outlier, which is the green on the top, is not even Bitcoin. So what does that tell you? That tells you that while Bitcoin is the one that you hear about in the news, it's not actually the cryptocurrency that has the largest return on investment. But as you can see, all cryptos, every single one, has a tremendous increased return on investment, as high as 550% in 2009, with all of them averaging at least, I would say, between 100 and 200% in 2019. And that was a bear market for cryptocurrency. If I was to show you one probably from 2000 last year to this year would look much, much different. I can tell you personally that in my experience with investing in crypto, last year was the pandemic and I just had a lot of time on my hand, and I went onto Robinhood and bought $500 worth of Bitcoin. And I came back a couple of weeks later and it was $800. And I'm like, wow, that was really, really fast. And so it struck my interest, and I started to say, well, what's really going on here? And it just entered me into this whole new world that they are building a brand new asset class that nobody's talking about. There's great returns that nobody is talking about, except this neat little space called the crypto space. And I've just thrusted myself into it, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me because I feel empowered. I can tell you from my experience, I have not lost any money investing in cryptocurrency. I wrote down briefly some of the returns I've had on my investments. The largest return on my investment has been 900%. I've had 800%. I had 850%. I had 725%. I think the least amount of money I have made has been 150% return on my money, and maybe 175% return on my money. I haven't lost any money investing in cryptocurrency. It's been the most exciting thing to come upon because we have a huge opportunity ahead of us. This is the new digital asset class. Everything will be digitized, and I really want everyone to be able to participate in this. And unlike the stocks, what I love about crypto is so inexpensive. It's such an undervalued market class. I think a lot of people are scared just because they just don't know. I know that initially when I started investing in crypto and I would tell friends and family, they would say, well, I heard that's a scam. I heard that, criminals use that and things of that nature. And what I would say to you is that don't get caught up in headlines, but actually do the research. And when you do the research, you will realize that these cryptocurrencies, they're real, they're coming, and there's nothing stopping this digital revolution. Every government is aware of crypto and they have their hands in it and they're ready to use it. Like I said before, we're going to have digital wallets soon. Not only are governments participating in cryptos, Wall Street is aware of cryptos. There are hedge funds being created right now that own cryptos. There are banks that own cryptos. They will be custodying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This market right now is only at 1.5 trillion. My mentor is estimating that it will be at 10 trillion by the end of this year and 50 trillion probably within the next 2 to 3 years. So there's a tremendous opportunity ahead of us to make not just a little bit of money, but to make wealth. And that's why I call the class Wealth Building with Cryptocurrency, because we have an opportunity where we can make generational wealth, more wealth than we will be able to spend in a lifetime. And I really want to share the knowledge so that people can participate in this asset class. I'm going to be very honest, it's very easy to get into crypto. You don't need a lot of capital to start. I started with $500, and you can start with that or whatever you feel comfortable with. Most of the cryptocurrencies that I purchased, they were under $1. And to be honest, 75% of that was purchased under 25 cents. And probably half of that was purchased under 10 cents. So While it may seem risky and volatile, you don't have to put a lot of capital. You don't have to put your entire savings. You start really small and let it grow over time. But this is really an opportunity. If I said the lifetime, that would be an understatement. It's an opportunity for generations to come. This asset class, like I said in the beginning, will create more millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires than ever seen in human history. And this is really an opportunity for us to set ourselves apart from the rest. I want to be here to guide you, share my knowledge. I'm not taking money from anyone. I'm here to teach you to do it on your own so that you can spread this information and get our community on board. I'm just very thankful for everyone who's here today. I just looked at the participants. It's almost 30 people in here, and that's incredible. Because this is how it starts. It really starts, nobody's gonna teach you about this. I'm sharing myself for free because I really believe in the information. I know how empowering it is for me, and I wanna empower you as well. Right now, I'm gonna give some testimony from my mom. She was my #1 supporter, because when I found this information, my mom is very highly educated, a seasoned investor, and I knew that once I provided her with information, she would see what I see. So I'm just gonna take a few minutes and let her say a few quick words. Thank you. I can't hear anything. Mom, are you talking? Okay, I don't know if she's on the line or not. If anybody has any questions, if you want to put in the chat. I can't hear. I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. I don't hear anything on my side. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to answer one of the questions that I have from James Holinsky. Can you speak in any taxes you might have to pay on earnings? Yeah, this is just like any other asset class. You would have to pay capital gains on your investment. would have to claim it on your taxes. So you do have to keep track of when you buy and sell. So that, you know, if you own a asset less than a year, you pay regular taxes. If you own it more than a year, I believe the current capital tax gains rate is 15%. See another question. When is the time investment? What is time investment in starting? This is a market you have to check on your investment multiple times a day. That depends on you. I'm a long-term investor. I don't trade the market. I'm here for long-term years. I have some midterm goals, long-term goals, so that's up to you. You do not have to check, if you're a long-term investor, you do not have to check the investment multiple times a day, because what you should be concerned about is your yearly returns. And over the year, you can't beat the returns on cryptocurrency. So that's a great question. Coinbase and Robinhood are go-to app store on your phone. Okay, I want to make a disclaimer about Robinhood. Coinbase is the perfect place to buy cryptocurrencies. Robinhood, not so much. With Robinhood, you don't actually own your crypto. You're purchasing a paper derivative. Robinhood does not give you your crypto. You cannot remove it off of their exchange. If you go on Coinbase, you have custody and control of your crypto, and that's very, very important. You want to be able to secure your crypto in a secured wallet, whether it be a cold wallet or soft wallet, but that's something that I would go into in more detail in another session. If I have an investment now, where do I start? In preparation, so my goal is that moving forward every Tuesday, we would meet the same time. And I would start at the very beginning as to where you purchase crypto, how to keep it secure, and what are good investments to start with. So if you wanted to be prepared for the next meeting, I would say to go ahead and download the Coinbase app. And if you can't get Coinbase, get Binance USA. That's a good place to start. Sorry, let me go down. Data use owned is staked, correct? So you don't currently have custody and are getting paid interest for providing liquidity, taking that risk, right? Yes, the data that I do own is, a portion of it is staked, a portion of it I keep available to myself. It's staked on the Theta wallet, so it is the company's wallet. I do have custody and control. That's where you're wrong. So you don't, I do have custody and control of my wallet at all times and my tokens, and I can remove them at any time. So I don't believe there's a risk in that, because they don't have my private keys. I'm in ownership of my private keys, and that's how I keep myself protected. Mute. Microphone. Hello?
Hi, Chanel. Now I have access.
Thank you.
Yes.
Please, everybody, I'm introducing Charmaine Serrano. If you give her a few minutes, she can give you a brief testimony. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, thanks everyone for joining in. If I think back, it's probably a year ago that Chanel introduced me to cryptocurrencies. I would say probably in the July timeframe. And she was super excited about this digital currency and kind of bubbling over. And in my mind, I didn't have a clue what cryptos were. I mean, you heard about them, but I thought it was a scam, to be forthright. I had no clue. So she introduced me to a few coins and I made some investments. And as she said previously, I'm a traditional investor. I mean, I've done the stocks and bonds, I've done real estate, and I've done well, but I have never done, I've never experienced the gains that I've seen through the cryptocurrencies and within the short period of time. There is a lot of volatility. There are swings, daily swings, monthly swings, but over the long haul, I've done extremely well. and extremely well within a short period of time. So just kind of looking forward in terms of gauging the potential is tremendous. It is absolutely tremendous. And it's all a matter of, how much capital you have to invest. In addition to investing your capital, you have to invest time and energy to learn where you're putting your money, because you cannot follow someone else's lead blindly. You have to kind of have a sense of what the technology space offered and what this token truly represents. I've done my own research. I've looked at YouTube videos. I've even gone as far as purchasing a book, which is, the name of the book is Black in Bitcoins. And it's really a space that's unfamiliar to us, but it's at the same time that presents a tremendous opportunity, because in terms of timing, when we're getting in and the cost to get in. So I'm not really advocating one token over another, but I am advocating to invest your time and effort to learn about Bitcoin and the alternate coins and see where you can fit yourself within this new context, because everything Chanel has told you has proven true. Not because she's my daughter and I'm hearing it from her, because I've gone outside of her and done my own research, and I'm actually seeing the gains that she's experienced. And I haven't experienced my gains to her extent, but I'm moving in the right direction. The name of the book is Black in Bitcoins. Blacks in Bitcoin. And what's really key to the—
Let me correct the name of the book is Bitcoin and Black America. Okay.
Yes, sorry about that.
No problem.
And what's key to this particular thesis in the book is we know how we've been disenfranchised by banks. And within the crypto space, banks are removed from the whole dynamic. It's a peer-to-peer network. So essentially, when you do exchange with Bitcoin, it has no face, it has no color. So just imagine how that kind of removes a lot of the stereotypical ways that people of color are treated in the financial industry. I don't want to say much more. Chanel will proceed along this path as she moves forward, but I totally advocate stepping into the space and testing the waters, because it will reap benefits. It will reap benefits. Okay, Chanel, I will pass it back to you.
So I'm coming to the conclusion of the meeting. I don't have that much time left on this Zoom call, but I'm just so elated with all the participants that are here today. You don't know how much this means to me. I'm very passionate about this, extremely passionate about this. And I just want to share this information with the world. I really want to scream it from the rooftops. Like, anybody that knows me knows, do you know crypto? Do you know about crypto? Because that's how I feel about it. I want everyone to know about it, because it's really a tremendous opportunity that's before us. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I have an Instagram called Coco Crypto. If you don't follow me on Facebook at Chanel Serrano on Facebook and Instagram, I'll continue to post the meeting times and things of that nature. If anybody's a participant, can you put your email address in the chat box? That way I can just email you future meetings. It'll be the same time next Tuesday. If you want to be in preparation for next Tuesday's class, please download Binance or Coinbase app on your phone to be in preparation for next week's class, because I'll be going over exchanges, wallets, and I'll probably go over 2 or 3 top cryptocurrencies that you should own. My email is cococrypto.edu@gmail. Please email me with any questions that you have. I want to help. I want to be of service. If there's anything that you think I can do better with the Zoom, please let me know. DM me, Facebook message me. I don't care. Just give me the information. I'm just so grateful that everyone was here today. I have probably time for like one more question if anybody wants to put something in the chat.